I'm back. And ladies and gentlemen, you are back for another top 10 list. This is EKB TV, and you're watching Vintage Cigar. And I've been gone for a while, I'm sorry. But I'm back. Been experiencing a little bit of, how do you call it? Burnout. It's been a bit of a slow burn. It's a great segue. This top 10 list is all about the slow burners. These are cigars that you want to have some extra time for, some time that you can sit back and really savor. Enjoy all the different flavor notes and the way the cigar burns and just your ambiance, the environment, everything that's going on around you. These are top 10 cigars that's going to take you some time to smoke, but you will definitely enjoy that whole smoking process. So stay tuned with me. Let me get you into this top 10 list. Here we go. And number 10 is the Punch Gran Puro. Now for this cigar, this is not a cigar that you expect to see on the list very often, but this cigar is actually fantastic flavor-wise. It tastes great, and it's just a sneaky, surprisingly good cigar. It's a short smoke for the most part, but that's only in the size, not in the duration of the cigar. It's surprisingly good, great flavor components in this cigar, and you can take your time and really savor every bit of this cigar. Number 9 is the El Wawense. This is another of Nick Melillo's great creations, and one thing that's sneaky good about this cigar is that it is a slow burner. Everybody rants and raves about the flavor, about the cost of this cigar, but one thing that you want to keep in mind is that if you pay for this cigar, you're going to get more than your dollar's worth. It takes you a little bit of time to get through the cigar, and it's a fantastic smoke. It's a slow burner, nice burn profile, great taste. Got a winner with this one. Number 8 is the Aladino Corojo Reserva. And one thing about this cigar is this is high on the list, and once again, it's a very affordable cigar. This is one of those cigars that you're gonna get your money's worth. But I think the aging process for this Corojo cigar is really what makes it stand out, and really what gives it that long, slow burning process, that it takes you some time to get through the cigar, even if you have one of the smaller vitolas. It's one of those that you can appreciate all the notes, the spiciness, and just the flavor and the aging that goes into this cigar. It's definitely one of those that you want to have if you got some time to kick back, watch a sunset, and enjoy a great cigar. Number 7 is the Undercrown 10. Now the Undercrown 10 is a very robust and dark, complex cigar, and it's also burns the way it looks. It has a very dark wrapper, and it has dark binders and fillers to it. And this cigar takes its time for you to actually sit back and burn through it. It burns nice and slow, nice razor burn, and it's one of the best cigars that's out there on the market right now. It's no surprise that you really get a good kick out of this cigar. It's such a great smoke, one that you can take your time with. Number 6 is the El Oso by Warped. Now this is a cigar that has one of the best constructions I've ever had on a cigar. And it's one of those cigars that I didn't know was going to be such a standout. Warped is one of those brands that people seem to kind of forget about every now and then, even though they make great cigars. But one thing about this cigar, you're going to get a fantastic burn line on this, you're going to get a fantastic ash, and you have more than enough time to really enjoy it and savor it, because this cigar takes forever to burn, and it's such a great cigar. It's a nice golden wrapper on this one. It's beautiful, it's a lighter smoke, but it does have some complexity to it, and it also burns slower and slower and slower. Number 5 is the LFD Double Ligero. Now you gotta think about this one. It's the Double Ligero. More of the Ligero to go around, so you're gonna have a stronger smoke. But one thing about Ligero, it also burns slower than a lot of the other leaves that are used in the blending. Double Ligero, double the burn time. The smoke takes its time, and it's one of those that is LFD, that it gives you more flavor profile than you might expect. They're kind of simplistic with their branding, but these cigars are great, and they don't miss out on this one. You can take your time and burn this cigar. Number 4, the Paladin de Saka. Now, this cigar is always at the top of my list. I love the Sin Compromiso in general, but this cigar had its few tweaks and kind of makes it a little bit different from the other brands. But one thing about this one, this wrapper is nice, rich, thick, and oily. And you guys know that Saka likes to pick the best leaves that are out there. And one thing about it, it burns really slow. This is no different from any other cigar that comes from Steve Saka, other than the fact that this is a long, slow burner that you can take time to savor. Number 3, the Davidoff Late Hour. Now this is a longer cigar, and in most cases you're gonna have the Churchill. I mean, come on, kind of fits with the name, right? You want to have some time on your hands and smoke this cigar. This is a very sophisticated cigar, very sophisticated taste, for sophisticated palates, and generally for sophisticated wallets. But if you're gonna spend your money on this cigar, at least you're gonna get your money's worth. Have some time when you smoke the cigar. It's delicious. It's a great cigar, but it's a slow burner. Number 2 is the Andalusian Bull. Now the Andalusian Bull is a smoke that was probably the longest burning cigar that I ever had. And it's one of those cigars that took some time that I could just sit back with, enjoy the Cubanesque flavors on this nice golden brown wrapper, golden brown leaves that are in there. And I was surprised that it would take this long. And at this point, I hadn't had any cigar that burned anywhere close to this cigar. But it's number 2 for a reason. And the number 1 slow burner for these cigars is the 15 XO Sapphire. Now the Sapphire is an interesting cigar, and it's not one that's going to be on many people's top 10 list, but it really should be. The thing about this cigar is it has a great blueberry flavor, and it has these nice smooth notes that goes along with it. It's a very delectable cigar, and you get more than enough time to sit back and savor this cigar because it burns ever so slowly. This is hands down the slowest burning cigar that I ever experienced, even more so than the Andalusian Bull. And guess what? It's also one of the best cigars that I've had as well too. So it deserves the number 1 spot. And this is one of those that if you have it and you got the money to go find it, go out and get the cigar. It's definitely worth trying. I enjoyed it, it tastes great, and man did it take forever to burn through it. And it was never a dull moment. Anyway, that's my list. This is EKB, EKB TV. Thank you guys for watching the show. Please continue to watch the show, like and subscribe and all of that. And also check out so many other people that are doing great shows out there. We have Master Your Ash. You definitely want to watch his show. We have Pick Jimmy. Check out his show as well. And Cigar Hound. Check out his show. These are great shows that are out there. They're definitely people that you want to watch. Please continue to support reviewers and support this channel. If you'd like to support, you can always reach out to me and find out ways to support. I also have a Patreon. I'll put it down in the list as well. You guys stay tuned. This is EKB, EKB TV. You are watching Vintage Cigar, and I will be back for more. Stay tuned.